Welcome back. Did you know that private debt actually has a huge impact on the overall economy? Well, we'd like to welcome venture capitalist and author of The Paradox of Debt, Richard Vague, to learn how private and public debt influence the economy. Welcome, Richard. So good to see you.
Hello, Springfield. Thanks for having me.
Well, it is our pleasure. So let's dig right in. What is one thing most people don't know about debt?
Well, as I write in my book, Paradox of Debt, most people don't know that debt actually creates wealth. In the pandemic, a $6 trillion increase in government debt created a $31 trillion increase in new household wealth. Government debt is money paid to households, but most went to the wealthy, so inequality increased too.
Okay, so why does it seem that debt is always then growing?
Well, as I show in Paradox of Debt, the economy can't grow without more debt. That's why debt keeps piling up. For the wealthiest, that's been good news, since that debt creates more wealth. But for most of the rest of us, that's been a challenge, since we still carry a heavy debt load. That's the paradox.
Okay. Now, another big talking point, you hear about this on the news all the time, student debt. Huge talking point, economic, political issues. What do you suggest?
Well, as we just saw that Biden's student debt plan got shot down by the Supreme Court. So debt remains a challenge for the 43 million Americans with a student loan. In the Paradox of Debt, I propose student debt forgiveness based on volunteer work for a qualified not-for-profit institution, an approach where everyone would win.
Oh.
Okay. And are there other debt sources in need of change?
Well, it's a great question. As Paradox of Debt shows, there are a lot of mortgage payment problems coming out of the pandemic. We suggest a program where troubled borrowers can elect to get principal reductions and payment relief in exchange for giving their lender some portion of the gain when the house is eventually sold. That's win-win.
I like that, too. Do you have any other solutions in Paradox of Debt?
Well, U.S. bankruptcy laws could use some help and some revision. As we show, they're clumsy, counterproductive, and in some respects, they hurt borrowers rather than help them get back to a healthy place. Better laws could help borrowers and lenders.
And how would the ideas in your book, Paradox of Debt, make a difference?
Well, if you read The Paradox of Debt, you'll be much better informed as a voter and in a better place to judge your own personal financial decisions. The Paradox of Debt shows a path to a vibrant economy by tackling the issues of debt and inequality. It offers practical policies and solutions.
So off top, I'm just going to throw it out there. You're so smart. I feel like just you alone could solve the national debt problem. I'm just saying it. Do you feel confident with that?
You're too kind. You're too kind. To get all the answers and learn the real facts about the economy, visit paradoxofdebt.com or richardvague.com.
It's fascinating because, again, I think a lot of people, Richard, don't think, like Maddie even started reading the book, they don't think they have like that kind of mathematical mind to understand debt. But you've really put it in a way that people can understand. Was that your goal?
We really tried to be very clear, straightforward, and say things in a very plain way. It's a lot going on, but it's something we need to understand.
Mm-hmm. I think the most interesting thing is that, debt helps wealth grow. You say in your book, I believe.
Yeah, you never really think about that.
Yeah, like how debt allows growth.
Well, I mean, it's something that was a surprising product of our research. Since 1980, debt has doubled in relationship to GDP, but wealth has more than doubled.
Wow. If people want your book, where can they get it?
Paradoxofdebt.com or richardvague.com. Thanks.
Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you,
time.
Richard.
Good to see you.
We appreciate it.
I feel smarter having just interviewed him.
I know. And you can there's the book right there. That's what it looks like.
All right, don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this. I was like, I need to read that book.